Tails the fox sat in his workshop, examining the magical orange candy rod Rouge the Bat had given him. It had a curious property. When Tails got excited, a wave design would appear on it, but only if he could keep holding it between his inner thighs. Just then, Lily, a pretty girl with cute braces, walked in. She wore an adorable outfit, a pastel pink shirt with a big kitty face on it, a matching pink skirt with frilly edges, and white knee-high socks. Her shoes were cute Mary Janes with little bows on them. Her long, wavy hair cascaded over her shoulders, and she had a playful glint in her eyes. "Hey Tails," Lily said, her voice lilting with mischief. "What are you up to?" "Oh, hi Lily," Tails replied, blushing slightly. "Just testing out this candy rod Rouge gave me. It reacts to excitement." Lily's eyes sparkled with interest. "Excitement, huh? How does it work?" "Well," Tails explained, "if I get excited, a wave design appears on it, but only if I can keep holding it between my inner thighs." Lily giggled, a teasing smile spreading across her face. "That sounds like a fun challenge. Mind if I help?" Tails gulped, a mix of anticipation and nervousness swirling within him. "Sure, I guess." Lily's playful demeanor became even more apparent as she started dancing around Tails. She swayed her hips in a cute, exaggerated manner, making her skirt twirl around her. She turned around and wiggled her cute butt at Tails, giggling as she did so. "Come on, Tails," she teased. "Let's see that wave design. You can do it." Tails clenched his thighs tighter around the candy rod, feeling his excitement rise. The wave design started to faintly appear, shimmering with a magical glow. Lily noticed and danced closer, her eyes locked onto Tails. "Oh, I see it's starting. Keep going, Tails." She moved even closer, her cute butt swaying right in front of him. Tails blushed furiously but couldn't help but smile at her playful antics. Lily, you're making this really hard." Lily giggled again, her braces glinting in the light. "That's the point, silly. I want to see that wave in all its glory." With a final, adorable wiggle of her hips, Lily managed to tip Tails' excitement over the edge. The wave design on the candy rod glowed brightly, fully visible now. Tails couldn't help but laugh along with her, the challenge proving to be a delightful and playful experience. "You did it, Tails." Lily cheered, clapping her hands together. "That was so much fun." Tails, still holding the candy rod between his thighs, smiled warmly at her. "Thanks for the help, Lily. You definitely made it interesting." Lily grinned, her eyes twinkling. "Anytime, Tails. I love a good challenge." With a sly smile, Lily decided to ramp up her teasing. "You know, Tails, I heard this rod does something really special if you get super excited," she said, batting her eyelashes at him. Tails' eyes widened slightly. Yeah, that's what Rouge said. Why do you ask?" Lily giggled, stepping even closer. "Because I think it would be really fun to see that happen. Don't you?" Before Tails could respond, Lily started moving her hips in a cute, feline manner, adding a playful touch to her teasing. She meowed softly, mimicking a kitty, and began to nuzzle her butt crack against the candy rod, her movements slow and deliberate. Lily. This is really intense," Tails stammered, his excitement growing with every passing second. Lily continued her teasing, pressing her butt more firmly against the rod and purring cutely. "Come on, Tails, let's see those waves shine their brightest. You can do it." The waves on the rod began to glow even more intensely, and Tails could feel his excitement reaching a peak. Lily's cute and playful antics were driving him wild, and he struggled to maintain his composure. "Oh, Tails, you're so close. I can see it," Lily exclaimed, her voice filled with playful encouragement. With one final, adorable nuzzle of her butt against the rod, Tails' excitement hit its zenith. The waves on the rod glowed with an almost blinding light, and a stream of white cream shot out of the tip, marking the culmination of their playful teasing. As the white cream shot out of the candy rod, it splattered all over Lily's face just as she turned back to nuzzle her butt crack against it. She let out a surprised giggle, her face now adorably covered in the thick cream. "Oh my gosh, Tails," Lily exclaimed, her voice tinged with playful delight. "Look what you did." Tails' eyes widened in surprise and embarrassment. Lily, I'm so sorry." Lily giggled in delight, her eyes sparkling with joy. You did it, Tails. That was amazing. But Lily, ever the playful spirit, simply giggled and started making the cutest poses to tease Tails even more. She pouted her lips and tilted her head, her eyes sparkling with mischief. Do I look cute like this, Tails? She asked, batting her eyelashes. Tails couldn't help but blush deeply, his heart racing at the sight of Lily covered in the white cream. Why yeah, you look really cute, Lily. Lily then stuck out her tongue playfully, licking a bit of the cream from her lips, and struck another pose, one hand on her hip and the other behind her head. How about now? Still cute? Tails nodded, unable to tear his eyes away from her. Definitely. Lily continued her teasing, moving her hips in a playful sway and making kitten-like meows. She even brought her hands up to her face, mimicking cat ears, and purred softly. Meow, Tails, do you like my kitty impression? Tails couldn't help but laugh, his embarrassment melting away as he enjoyed Lily's adorable antics. You make the cutest kitty, Lily. Encouraged by his response, Lily turned around again and nuzzled her butt crack against the rod, glancing back at Tails with a playful smirk. Let's see if we can get more of that cream, shall we? Lily, sensing the fun they were having, decided to take her teasing up another notch. With a mischievous glint in her eye, she started to dance around Tails again, her movements filled with playful energy. As she swayed her hips and spun around, she made it look like an accident when her skirt lifted slightly, revealing her cute, early panties. Her panties were an adorable shade of pastel pink, matching her shirt, with little white frills along the edges. The fabric was soft and adorned with tiny, printed hearts and bows, adding to their girly charm. On the front, a small satin bow sat at the center, completing the look. Oh. Oops, Lily giggled, pretending to be embarrassed as she let her skirt flutter back down. Did you see something, Tails? Tails' face turned a deeper shade of red as he tried to look away, but couldn't help stealing glances at her. I didn't mean to look, Lily. Lily winked at him, her voice teasing and sweet. It's okay, Tails. I don't mind if you look a little. With that, she turned around and playfully wiggled her panty-clad butt at him, making sure he got a good view. The frilly edges of her panties peeked out from under her skirt, adding to the teasing effect. Do you like my cute panties, Tails? She asked, looking back at him over her shoulder with a playful grin. Tails gulped, his excitement and embarrassment mingling. Why yeah, they're really cute, Lily. Lily then spun around again, giving Tails a brief glimpse of the front of her panties as she swayed her hips from side to side. I'm glad you like them, she purred, her voice soft and teasing. I picked them out just for you. Tails could feel his heart pounding in his chest, his eyes locked onto Lily's playful movements. Lily, you're really good at teasing, he managed to say, his voice a mix of admiration and excitement. Lily giggled, stepping closer to Tails and nuzzling her butt against the candy rod once more. It's all for you, Tails. I love seeing you so excited. Tails, feeling bolder and wanting to make Lily feel just as excited as he was, decided to turn the tables. He carefully moved closer to her, holding the magical orange candy rod in his hand. Lily, he said softly, his voice filled with playful determination, I want to make you feel as excited as you've made me feel. Lily's eyes widened in surprise and anticipation. Oh? How are you going to do that, Tails? She asked, her voice tinged with curiosity and excitement. Tails gently placed the rod between Lily's inner thighs, slowly rubbing it back and forth. Lily gasped, her cheeks turning a lovely shade of pink as she felt the candy rod's smooth surface against her skin. Tails, Lily stammered, her voice trembling slightly with pleasure, that feels really nice. Tails grinned, encouraged by her reaction. I'm glad you like it, Lily. I want you to feel as good as you made me feel. Lily closed her eyes for a moment, savoring the new sensation. You're doing a great job, she said softly, her voice filled with appreciation. Keep going, please. Tails continued to rub the candy rod back and forth between her inner thighs, watching as Lily's blush deepened and her breaths became shorter. Does it feel good, Lily? He asked, wanting to make sure she was enjoying every moment. Yes, Lily whispered, her voice barely audible. It feels amazing. As Tails maintained the rhythm, he noticed Lily's cute panties and the way her thighs quivered slightly in response to his teasing. You look so adorable, Lily, he said, his voice filled with affection. I love seeing you like this. Lily opened her eyes and smiled at him, her braces glinting in the light. You're really good at this, Tails. I never knew you could be so teasing. Tails chuckled softly, continuing his movements. I guess I learned from the best, he replied, giving her a playful wink. Lily giggled, her blush spreading across her cheeks. Well, you're definitely a quick learner. Tails felt a surge of excitement knowing he was making Lily feel so good. Do you want me to keep going, Lily? He asked, his voice gentle and caring. Yes, please, Lily replied, her voice breathy and filled with desire. Don't stop. Tails continued to rub the candy rod between her inner thighs, enjoying the way Lily's body responded to his touch. He could see the pleasure in her eyes and hear it in her soft moans, and it made him feel incredibly connected to her. Lily, he said softly, I love seeing you so happy. Lily smiled at him, her eyes filled with warmth and affection. I'm really happy, Tails. Thank you. Lily, always full of playful mischief, decided to tease Tails further. She stuck out her cute tongue, letting a bit of drool trickle down, her eyes locking onto Tails with a seductive glint. Tails felt his blush deepen, his heart racing. Lily, you're making it really hard to concentrate, he admitted, his voice shaky with excitement. Lily giggled, her voice soft and sweet. Good, she purred, I want you to feel just as excited as I do. Tails, unable to resist the temptation any longer, leaned in closer. Lily, I really want to taste you, he whispered, his voice filled with longing. Lily's blush mirrored his as she looked into his eyes. Then do it, Tails, she replied, her voice trembling with anticipation. I want to feel your tongue. With a surge of boldness, Tails moved forward and pressed his lips against Lily's, his tongue slipping into her mouth to taste her sweetness. Lily responded eagerly, their tongues dancing together in a passionate kiss. The sensation was electric, sending waves of pleasure through both of them. As they kissed, Lily moved her thighs to rub more insistently against the candy rod, feeling the smooth surface glide against her skin. Tails, she moaned softly into his mouth, I want more. I want your wavy orange rod to shoot out more cream. Tails, driven by her words and the intensity of their kiss, continued to rub the rod between her inner thighs, increasing the pace. He could feel the waves on the rod glowing brighter, the anticipation building within him. Lily, he murmured between kisses, you're making me feel so excited. I can barely hold it back. Lily's breath hitched with pleasure as she felt the rod's movements quicken. Don't hold back, Tails, she urged, her voice filled with desire. Let it go. I want to feel it. With one final, passionate kiss, Tails couldn't hold back any longer. The candy rod glowed intensely as a stream of white cream shot out, covering Lily's inner thighs and the front of her panties. Lily gasped, her body trembling with excitement as she felt the warm cream against her skin. Tails, she whispered, her voice filled with awe and pleasure, that was amazing. Tails, still catching his breath, smiled at her, his eyes filled with affection. You make everything amazing, Lily. Lily giggled, her eyes sparkling with joy. We make a great team, don't we? Tails nodded, his heart swelling with happiness. Yeah, we really do. As they shared a tender moment, the magical candy rod shimmered in Tails' hand, a symbol of their playful and intimate connection. The glow of the rod reflected the deep bond they shared, making this experience truly special for both of them.